And this is your Monday tarot reading. I figured I would get rid of this balloon and have a little bit of fun with it. Because we all know Mondays suck. Remember, over here at the Divine Witch, we are trained professionals for the shit. So, don't do this at home. Plus, I was getting tired of this thing just floating around. Hello, Olivia. How are you? Trying to get rid of the balloon and have fun with the intro today. Which this balloon has a lot of helium in it. It's almost to the point to where it doesn't want to go up, but it's slowly happening. See? So when my brother and them had the birthday party this weekend, I started this right after the party, after everybody left. And I've never seen two adults have so much fun with just taking some helium in, like my brother and my sister-in-law. It was hilarious. And like my oldest, she understood what to do. But when we tried to show the other kids, they had no clue. They were like trying to blow it up instead of breathing inward, which they probably shouldn't have anyway, but you know how that goes. So basically, there was a bunch of kids trying to sound like this, and they couldn't sound like this, and they were like, "Aw, I can't do it." And I'm like, "Hang in there, champ." So yeah, it was a pretty cool weekend. Once again, don't do this at home unless you're trained. But y'all know that we used to do this, you know, when we get those balloons with the helium, and we'd all be sitting around and going, lollipop kill. That's when things were fun. And now, you know, we're stuck in 2020. I'm surprised balloon sales didn't go up in 2020. And people were like, you know what? Let's have fun. Could you imagine those TikToks where they're just sitting there going, you know, whatever dance it is, and then, yeah. Hey, babe, you want to talk like a chipmunk? Because my rain is almost over. It was funny. I did this one night with the first balloon because I brought 2 balloons back from the party. And the first night I did it, the dogs were like, what the fuck is happening to Mom? Hey, Jan. Trying to kill this balloon and have fun while I'm doing it. So, talk amongst yourself. Comment, laugh, have fun. I figure it's the best way to get Monday blues not so blue. Yeah, I know, right? This one's better. And I think we're almost done with this balloon, and I can finally pitch it. Oh, the lollipop kill, the lollipop kill, and remember my kids, the lollipop kill. We're gonna kill this balloon because I am done. Oh, there went all the fun. But I did think it would be a fun little entrance. Because Mondays suck. Gods know we know it. Let me write your guys' name down, and then I can actually start doing readings instead of, you know, fuckery. But, you know, if I didn't do fuckery, you know, there'd be something wrong. Hey, Coco. Hopefully you guys had a really good weekend. I know some of you were in the live. Some of you may not have been in the lives. If you are new, I do ask that you subscribe because it kind of helps build the channel. And I did reconfirm last night that for me to get Super Chat, I do have to reach 1,000 subscribers because I wanted to double check and make sure I was putting the right information out into, you know, the world. And I was. So we are almost at 400. So that's cool. We got a little bit to go before we can get that Super Chat. So until then, here we are. A few things happened today, and I'll get into that once, we get through this reading. Mickey Mouse, is that you? I fucking wish. Olivia, let's see what's going on in your life today, my dear. Seems like there was something that you were trying to get that didn't come to be. I'm going to assume maybe it's something to do with work, because normally when I see this, it is either that or relationships. When this comes up, maybe somebody didn't live up to the expectations, or you thought that they were perfect and they turned out to be horrible. It's one of those fun cards, you know what I mean? Multiple meanings kind of thing. Yeah, my dear. Looks like you're going to have to give some more time. I know you're being patient, but it does seem like you are waiting for something. Just give it a little bit more time. Jules, my dear, we've got the Page of Cups. And with the Page of Cups in reverse, that means maybe you're kind of in your serious stage. Because normally when I see the Page of Cups, it's kind of one of whimsy, of where we're kind of having fun and just going with it. But it seems like right now you're kind of in that point in your life where you got to kind of buckle down and stay focused, which I can relate to, so I get that. And Coco Babe, my dear, seems like we still got that protective mama bear energy going on. But it does seem things have calmed down quite a bit. But, you're still holding on to some things and kind of just seeing where it goes. You are very welcome, my dear. I figured it's easier just to do the one card for everybody. And then if they have questions and stuff like that, we can just go with it. But, just makes it a little bit easier. For me, at least. Hey, Jess. Welcome, my dear. Give me a moment, and I will pull your free card out. See what comes up. Okay. So normally when I have more than one card pop up, Jess, I normally ask you to pick which one you want. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 that popped out. Let me see, make sure I can count. Actually, 7. Missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you just pick whichever one you feel is right for you, and I'll give you a reading on it. Strumming my pain with his finger, singing my life with his words. So we got Pluto. It seems like there's a change of wind coming in your life, if it hasn't happened already. Just remember, don't let other people's emotions dictate how you're feeling. If you don't get a certain vibe from someone, then kind of go with your gut instinct. Sometimes there's hidden intentions in some of people's relationships from the past. I know, right? You never know what song's going to pop up during this live. But I do miss that song. It was a really good song back in the day, and it still holds true today. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Which tonight, if I can get the hubby to bring up some of the stuff I need before he leaves for work, I'm going to be changing the scenery a little bit back here. And I've got this pegboard. And what I want to do is I want to make it like festive. And then I'm going to take all the names that we got in the drawing from everybody that showed up over the last few months. And I'm going to get some poster board. And I'm actually going to put everybody's username onto it, because I'm kind of excited. I want it to kind of be fun for you guys too. So I am going to be changing up scenery here and there to kind of go with the flow, what seems right, because I want to have more fun with this channel. From now on, Mondays at noon, noon to 1, I will be going live, but those lives will be informational lives, like informational videos on certain pagan subjects. So if you come in around that time thinking that a reading is going to happen on Mondays from noon to 1, it won't. It is actually just for informational videos for this channel. Because it's a lot easier for me to go live and just kind of go roll with the punches. You know what I mean? And then afterwards, if someone's got questions, I can do a little Q&A after each one. And then, you know, of course, during the week, I'll be doing readings around this time. I know, I'm excited for it. Oh, by the way, Hughley, my dear, welcome. Jolisa. Tell you what, guys. Here, after I get done with Jalisa's reading, I've got a story about what the fuck happened to me last night, and it was a little bit weird. And I love sharing the weird times in my haunted house stories. Okay, Jolisa, we've got quite a stack that pulled up with you. So I'm just going to go through it instead of letting you pick a card and kind of giving a gist of what I'm seeing. Okay, so that gives me perspective there, and that gives me perspective. Ooh, it looks like you've got a lot of issues going on, Jaleesa, right now. You're feeling stuck. It seems like you're divided on a situation. Your emotions are high. It seems spiritually you're off balance. Right now you're hunting for things, trying to rebuild yourself up, having conflict, getting emotional. Like, we've got a lot coming through, and then we got first house and 10th house mixed in with it. So it's dealing with yourself and love. So I don't really know what's going on, but hopefully that works itself out. It's just a lot of emotions from a lot of different angles, you know what I mean? So, you know, just take it as it's one of those fucking got to keep on pushing and keep climbing that mountain. Eventually you'll reach the peak and be done with it. But the timing is kind of wrong. Totally get it. And that's like almost like a universal slap when the timing's not right. Because you're like, why? Why now? Why when I wanted? Or when I could have? So, here's a little fun, spooky story. So last night, I got up to use the restroom, right? And I was up for probably about a good 30 minutes. Went back, laid down, was getting into my comfy zone, which is like wrapped around the hubby. And I'm almost to that point where I'm comfortable enough to where maybe I'm going to be up 5 more minutes and I'm going to pass out. And I got my eyes closed, trying to get into that transition of letting my mind wander and just go the fuck to sleep. Well, that's when I heard this woman come through angrily, and it literally sounded like she was like hovering over my husband. So that way I know it was directed towards me. And basically, this is what I heard. It's mine and I'm going to take it. And you can just deal with it. Which, you know, when you hear something that crystal clear and with that sort of attitude, no matter what point, if you're going to drift off or just let your mind wander or whatever, you fucking snap out of it. So I sat there for a few seconds and I'm like, was that me drifting off to sleep? Was it a dream? I'm like, I've been up for a while and it doesn't feel like a dream. And I'm like, I wasn't even to the point of passing out when it happened. So I'm like, all right, that's a little weird. And I wake the hubby up and I'm like, hey, did you hear that? He's like, no, what are you talking about? So I tell him. He's like, well, that's just weird. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know who it is or what it is, or what they're referring to, but I'm not giving them anything and they can just get the fuck over it. And if they don't like it, they can exit my house the way that they came in. So I'm not sure where that was coming from, who it was. And me and the hubby were talking about it this morning. And I was like, I bought a ring. Well, he bought me the ring, but I got to pick it out. And it's a ring from the 1920s, and it's a poison ring. So I'm kind of wondering, I mean, I haven't got the ring yet, hasn't showed up, but I'm kind of wondering if that's a connection of some sort, or maybe it's something else and I just haven't figured it out yet, but it's kind of stuck with me. And I'm not going to lie, that's something that, like, who the fuck is going to come in your house and be demanding shit when you're not even awake? Like, if this was a conversation when I was awake, it'd be nice. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, we can figure out what the fuck you're talking about. But when I'm going in that transition of getting my comfortable spot in my bed, my sanctuary, why the fuck are you yelling at me? Like, so I don't know what the hell it is, but I'm going to stay in tune today and try to figure it out. Right? You just got to kind of try to give yourself positive vibes. I know when everything kind of hits the fan, we kind of forget about it. But try to just stay as positive as you can, Jaleesa. Give it what you can, because you know what? We can let the negative energy consume us, or we can become better for what we received. And energy never dies, but energy can be manipulated and transformed. So just keep that in mind. You can always. Questions, Coco, my dear, is 5 for 2. Just depends on what you're wanting to ask. But yeah, having him kind of be my buffer, because he's dealt with this shit before, where things would wake him up. And I'm just like, man, like I'm used to having those when I'm awake and seeing different things and hearing different things, and trying to either go scientific first and then kind of move on. But it was one of those things where I'm like, I know I was awake, and even when I did fall asleep afterwards, there was no dream. It wasn't like me leading into a dream or getting ready for a dream, you know what I mean? Because that's always a possibility. But it was just really odd. That's one of those things that just kind of sticks with you. By the way, Sea Wolf, I see you, baby. I'm so sorry I didn't greet you. Or maybe I did and I forgot about it. Let's see. Did you get the sort of vibe? Like, when I got the ring, like when I chose it, the lady that I got it from is from New York. She has like this antique jewelry place. And when I seen it, I was like, I gotta fucking have it. Like, it was so weird when I chose the ring, because one, it was my size, and it was the only one she had. It wasn't like a reproduction, like it's an antique. And when I seen the ring, I was like, I need this fucking ring. And when you guys see it, it's not like bougie encrusted with diamonds. Like, it's plain as can be, but the simplicity of it and the way that, like, I got a vibration off of it, but I was like, I need this fucking ring. And I was like, well, I'll see if it's my size. And I ended up scrolling up and it was my size. And I'm like, man, I debated it for a good couple hours. I'm like, it's my size. What if they sell it? This is one of those things where I have extra cash because he just got paid. And I'm like, man, I'd really like to have it. And he's like, if you want it, I'll buy it for you. I'm like, all right. And then the lady that I bought it off of says she's got something extra in there for me. So I'm not really sure if it's the ring itself or maybe something she included with it. Not a problem, Coco. Give me 1 second, baby. So what were we asking? Okay, so me and my friend Teresa agreed to be friends. She is being extremely petty and mean. Can you tell me her energy with me? Why can't she agree to just leave it alone? She is saying she wants our kids to be friends, and I don't. But she keeps bringing her daughter, having her daughter call. Can you tell me why? Not he friends. That's the only thing I can think of, Seawolf, is what you said right there. And I'm like, if that's the case, I can't change what it is, but at least, it's coming to a good home. So what is this energy? Okay. Let's see what we got here, baby. The unknown, you can. I do have a requirement that you must be subscribed. And I've got a reading for Coco right now. So if you give me a little bit, I am writing your name on the list. And Coco, I got some cards pulled for you, baby. I just want her to leave everything in the past, but she won't leave. Okay, I get what you're saying, boo. So when I went, those are all your cards. I had 4 cards pull out on the first section paragraph of what was going on with this lady. So the first one that we got is the 4 of Wands, which the 4 of Wands, if you can read it, it is completion, and it's in reverse. So that to me means that if you want to know more, Burnett, just go down in the description. Now, as far as this one goes, that means that there's some unfinished business, which clearly you can tell that there is. And then currently in this situation, as far as what is the end game, what's the whole reasoning for it? Right. So then we've got one of our major iconas coming up, and it's the card of adjustment. So currently right now, it's trying to find the balance of not being a bitch per se and letting it be known, like, just fucking let it go. So that's kind of where you're at. Where she's at is on completion. Where you're at, you're just trying to adjust to where you can move the fuck on. Now, we have the 2 of Wands, which is dominion. So that means control over a situation, a piece of land, or people. And that's currently what's going on here. I don't know if they're spiritual, but we do got a higher power card coming in, which either means that they're working with higher powers or they're trying to do some magic underneath. So I got the Aeon. This is what it means for this situation. So it tells me that there's something that they need from you to complete whatever they're doing. That's why they're keeping on reaching out to you. I don't know if it's something that they follow, or maybe if they do follow, they're not one to really put it out there. Maybe not even a lot of people know. Control the situation, right? Now I'm going to ask something that you didn't ask, and I want to see what her end game is. What is she wanting for it to go? Okay, so now we got the Chariot in reverse. She wants things to go back to the way that they were, because I feel like at this point in the relationship between you two, that maybe you gave her a little bit more control, and then she ran with it way too fucking far. So that's kind of what threw you two off. And then we've got the King of Swords in her current situation, which the King of Swords is trying to present the idea of you need me in your life. You're not getting rid of me, along with trying to keep you as her little friend, her little ball and chain. Give me 1 minute. I love you.
I love you too, sweetie.
Have fun.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah, she went too far. And then as far as her plan as to what all this is going to go to, then we got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is basically one of, right. Basically, she acts like you're her pet. In the sense that you amuse her, you keep her entertained, you're always there for her to have someone to talk to. And it seems like she's taking that for granted. MT, my dear, check out the description. AJ, same thing, my dear. I'm currently in a reading. I come when she calls. Exactly. And I think that she's gotten used to that. And now that you're cutting that off, you're cutting off that energy source. Because some people are like energy vampires. They take and they take and they take. And then when that source of energy that they're taking from figures it the fuck out, guess what? Then they don't have that energy source. So then they can't use that to manifest other things in their life. So if you've had issues in your life where it seems like financially you can't, move up, or if you're having struggles with things that wouldn't seem like you should be struggling with them because you're doing what you need to do, then that tells me that she's been tapping into your energy so she can boost herself up and move herself forward. So yeah, I would definitely be on the fence about that. Even if she doesn't realize she's doing it, some people don't even know that they're an energy vampire, while other people, they fucking know what they're doing. By the way, Madison, I'm going to be adding you to the list if you're still in here, along with AJ and Ra. So give me 1 second. And then I'm going to give you guys the free card that you get when you come in. And then if you have any questions, I do charge for questions. All the information is down below, along with 30-minute readings and hour readings. Yeah, so to me, it just seems like someone that's fighting against. Can you tell me if Zero currently has feelings about me? Oh, has feelings. So we got 2 cards that pop up. And with those 2 cards, we got the Queen of Wands, which is how they see you. So, my kids are going to be coming in like less than 3 seconds. So be ready for the craziness. So we got the Queens of Wands. And basically what that tells me is how he puts you onto this pedestal strong. Called it. Get it out.
Give it up.
And guess what yours is?
I know.
And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me currently right now, it's just not the right timing for him to approach and pursue.
How bad is it?
You're fine, baby. You do you. Dogs, stop being crazy. I know. I called it, though. I seen her roll up. The Unknown Rose. This card is going to be for you. Then we're going to have Madison and AJ. The Unknown Rose. I don't know if you're having love issues or just loving yourself, but it does seem more of a self-love that you're having issues with. Don't let it go too far. Madison, what do I got for you? You're very welcome, my dear. I kind of want to know what the hell is going on, too, because that was clearly some fuckery on this lady's part. Very possessive. Madison, my dear, we got the 5th house, which normally the 5th house is one of creativity. So it seems like right now you're kind of at a standstill. I don't know if it's got to be something to do with either your work or a passion that you have where you're kind of just stuck and you're not being able to move forward. I would just look at the situation, trying to figure out where you are and what it is that is causing you this blockage, if you can, and kind of just go from there and try to figure it out. AJ, my dear, this next one's for you. Hey, my dear Marwa. AJ, you got an imbalance, baby. You need to realign your chakras because you're off balance. Did you guys have fun? Did you eat or do you need dinner?
We ate.
What did you guys eat?
We had pizza. That's it.
Pizza.
And then I have water.
You had water?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun.
Alex had pizza.
Who is after AJ? That would fall into one of those questions where you got to pay to know, because that is a question. I don't do questions for free, my dear. If you did send a payment and I didn't see it, just let me know. Marwa. What do I got from Marwa today? Mara, I don't know what's going on inside your home, baby. But whatever chaos is coming in, just protect you and your family, man. Don't let outsiders do it. No, not a question. I'm talking about the list. Oh, who was after AJ? AJ was Mara. Sorry, my dear. I misinterpreted what you were asking. You all right?
It's cold.
I know it's cold. That's why I'm over here living my best life with my PJs and stuff.
I have PJ pants.
I know, so do I.
didn't have any
That's it. I don't have like PJ shirts. I have PJ pants.
See your Batman pants. I got Baby Yoda pants. Sorry, the kids are kind of like in between, and we're talking about how they had fun and all that fun jazz.
Guess what they like did for you know the game that at Angie's,
Which one?
the Fortnite. They
Yeah.
made a new thing for the backpack. It's Baby Yoda.
Really?
Yeah.
I know, I need to buy it, but I have enough little pennies.
It's cute.
Not with actual money, because I have like, you can gain token things and you can pay for them.
Okay. Gaming, you gotta love it. If there's anybody that I have missed, though, and just let me know. I got a list of names over here, and I've checked as I went, but you never know when someone's in just watching.
And then they have new characters.
Well, that's pretty cool. I got my book last night. Yep.
That's cool.
Is it the Witcher book thing?
Wow. That's so cool.
It is pretty awesome.
That's cool.
It is cool. I get to read. I don't need one today. You always need one. Sorry, but for some reason, like, I don't know if I'm going to switch deodorant or what, but it's been, like, itching like crazy. All right. Hey, you need to clean up that room because you guys left it a mess.
I need Alex's backpack so I can bring it up.
Why do you need her backpack?
So I can bring it up.
She can bring up herself when she's done.
Okay.
The biscuit down on the farm.
So what's for dinner?
Pizza. Oh, I was hoping to get the response of, hey, pizza all weekend.
I really don't. If we would have stayed longer, we would have had chili dogs. And
That's what me and your dad had. Well, your dad had chili dogs last night, and I had chili spaghetti last night. There's a detachment happening in the home, which we already know what that's about, so I'm not even going to go into that, but I'm going to tell you. The cards never lie. Because your dad is like a ghost. He believes in opening every cabinet and leaving it open.
see, that one was open, that one was open, those were all open.
We got a little pet peeve here where we don't like all of our cabinets open, and my husband's like, let's do it. Have you ever seen that commercial where it's like, ba-da, 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 ba-da? That's pretty much what it like is here. I think your dad just wants us to have no cabinet doors. All the lights on. His nice little trash pile, which surprisingly today he cleaned up, which was weird. And then he leaves 2 coffee cups on his table because 1 coffee cup just doesn't do it. He has to get 2 coffee cups a day. And then my children want to leave the bathroom light on during the day, but at night, good luck seeing into the bathroom. Makes a whole bunch of sense. Like, I can see the dead, but 10 feet in front of me after waking up in the middle of the night, not so much. Just saying. Like, no, it's about to become one of those things where I get them smart bulbs and I say, Alexa, turn on the bathroom light. Alexa, turn off the bathroom light. So that way I can just get it done. Either that or one of those motion sensor lights where then if you sit there too long on the toilet, you're going to have to go like this to get it going. Raw, I did not give you a reading, my dear. You're not on my list. Were you wanting a reading? Or did you just come in here to rah? The Magician. Hello, my dear. Welcome. Rah. Lady Gaga. Yes, you may, my dear. Let's see what I got. It's fine. It's not fine. You got to be loud. You got to be proud. Are you leaving because no one was paying attention? Oh, shit. Change is inevitable. So the Magician, you got the change is inevitable. So this card was in reverse. So that's just letting me know that maybe your situation isn't going to change for a while until you do something about it. It's kind of like a day and night kind of thing. You know what? To me, this seems more of a change of self and embracing both your light and your dark. No, ma'am. I have to go do something. Well, hopefully I see you again, my dear. I'm so sorry, but I did put your name in the drawing. Rah, ooh la la, ete ka. I can't wait till I get my other decks. Because I really want to have some fun with the demon one. Especially like when we're dealing with people's intentions. Like if there's someone that you're not sure their intention. I'm kind of excited about that deck coming in. So that way we can see how the person is. Or maybe the situation that they're coming from. Or their demons. Their inner demons, so to speak. Oh, Jane, if you would, my dear, please do subscribe. I appreciate it if you haven't already. Because it helps grow my channel, and then I can get that super chat. We're like, what, almost 400 now? So I got like 600 more to go. So we got this little ditty, which this is the death card, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know. It seems like you're not evolving. Instead of trying to grow and go through a rebirthing process, you're kind of just doing the same shit. It's time to kind of change the way that you do things. I would advise maybe just kind of taking an internal inventory kind of thing. And then getting rid of the things that you no longer need. Jane, I do accept questions. If there are spiritual questions such as, deity, magic, paganism, occult, those are free. Now, when it comes to questions about your life, to deal with tarot readings, those are not free. Those I do charge $5 for $2. Or $5 for 2 questions. All the information's down below, though. So from what I heard from everybody about Super Chat is it just makes it easier. So instead of having to go like PayPal or whatever, or if you're in a certain country, instead of having to deal with all the hassle and bustle of trying to figure it out, you can just do like donations thrown this way or something like that. And it makes it easier for everyone. If I don't have a question, well, I ask, and that lets me, I would assume it's a question. So if it's not a question, okay, just tell me what you're asking. So that, now I'm lost. Hey, Ty, how are you, my dear? Ooh, lunch break, the mighty, mighty lunch break of doom. Gloria. Gloria, hello. Yeah, basically. Throw your coin, not your panties, because they won't go this far. Could you imagine just one day someone throwing their panties at the screen comes through and I'm like, ah! All right, so Jatai. Good, eating chicken strips. And that's the lunch of champions right there. Ty, pick your card. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. So, Jane, that would be a question, my dear. Which is a 5 for 2, my dear. Chicken strip. Do. Dream on, little nugget. That was funny. That was a chicken joke. All right, Neptune. So, Neptune, it seems like we're diving a little bit into the past. Question is, what's in the past that is needing to be dived? I don't ignore my children. I send them out into the world to cause chaos. Hello, Seawolf. So yeah, I don't know if like someone from your past came out or what. Like past lives? No, I feel like it's more like someone from your past. Either they're going to be coming in, or maybe someone you haven't talked to in a while just started talking to you. So either way, there's someone from the past coming into the present. Oh, let's see. Gloria. So, Gloria, my dear, I have the 10th house. The 10th house is something of, what are you? Looks like someone's trying to get your attention, especially angels. Trying to welcome themselves into your life by helping guide you to certain things that you're looking for. Thank you, Gloria, my dear. Yes, Madison, I did a 1-card draw, which is what you get in here for free. If you read the description, when I do 1-card draws, because I say this every day and every day, I'm going to end up saying it because no one reads the description. They just see me and they're like, fuck that description. So when you come in, here's how we do things. You get a 1-card draw. Yeah, it's not about a question. It's not about what you want. It's what the universe has for you. And that's how I do it. Now, questions I used to do for free. And then people kept asking me the same damn questions over and over. And I'm like, you know what? You're wasting my time. You're wasting everybody else's time. So we're going to charge you $5 for 2 questions. Now, that's how we do it here now. So that way, if people really want to know, or if they just want to keep asking the same stuff, then at least I'm somewhat, my sanity is getting paid for. And then if, it is what it is. Gabby. Gabba.
What's your channel name?
Gabby.
I don't think.
Gabby Garcia.
Okay. Because I'm not going to watch anything. Hope you get that
That's the same it's always been. What's my group called? There you go. I know, but Garcia just sounded more fun. Because I like, what is his name? It's in the Grateful Dead. So far, there's been like 2 or 3 on the Facebook page, but I mean, it's there for people to use. Post willy-nilly as they choose. The life giveth and the life taketh away. Okie dokie. She's a Pikachu. That's like your spy name. I'm going to call that your spy name. Ooh, what is it called? If you don't look in this video description, because I took it out. If you look in the last few video descriptions, if you look all the way at the bottom, there's a link that you can actually click, and it'll take you right to the group. This makes it a little bit more easier because, after not having assholes come into the chat, which maybe I'm begging them forth now, we've had some trolls the last few days. So if they really want to troll on something like that, then they're really going to have to work for it. And if they do so happen to get into the group, well, I got the control, so good luck. Gabby. What's in it for Gabby? Do. Yeah, but you got a new love opportunity coming your way, my dear. Because we got the sun, and then we got Venus showing up. That's what it's showing, my dear. You guys should hex them. See, I would hex somebody, but to hex somebody, that actually takes supplies and materials and my energy and time. And to be honest, some troll assholes on the internet ain't worth a good supply, especially a cow tongue nowadays. So I just kind of throw a little some energy into the universe and let it handle the rest. See? Look at that. It's like I beckoned them forth from the grave. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Silence. That's golden. You dumb motherfucker. I could literally cry right now. Oh yes, you are an unbothered queen. What do they be saying? Well, we had one that we had to get rid of. Yeah, not a problem, honey. I kind of figured with the whole tie, it's Tyler. I had a friend named Tyler. He is one of my best buds. And I used to call him Ty. Let's go with blue. He wasn't gay. but everybody kind of expected him to be gay. But he wasn't. At least that we knew. But we always suspected. My favorite color would be neon green. I love neon green. Of course, my dear. I don't know. I just always liked it. I know your birthday is coming up, Gabby. We can't wait to celebrate with you. It will be fun times, my dear. Give me 1 second. Who, me, Gabby, or someone else? Normally, I start celebrating on the 21st, and my celebration goes to the end of the year. So for the first, from the 21st and 12 days after, we do gifts and stuff like that. And then we do dinners every night, baking, like the whole 9 yards. Like we kind of hone in all the traditions. And then on the night before, which would be Christmas Eve, we go ahead and I give the kids like these PJ boxes and stuff, and then they get to pick whatever movie that they want to watch. And then we'll like stream popcorn and stuff. The whole thing. And then on the 21st, we do our Yule log where we dress it up. And then the hubby starts the fire. And then we make a big dinner and have a big dinner around the fire. Well, Gabby, I'm sure that they got to celebrate in the hospital with you still when you were born. Yep. Normally what we do is we keep the fire going. We'll at least eat dinner and then throw a little bit into the fire and then just keep the fires going throughout the night. And we tell stories and we stay up all night. And then, of course, the kids, they occasionally pass out here and there, but, it is what it is. And then we get them off to bed. It's a fun little tradition. And, normally the stories that we talk about are either like Christmas stories or Yuletime stories or ancient mythology. And then we throw in some experiences from family members that we miss to kind of include them in the holidays as well. And we kind of do that throughout the 12 days. And then, of course, we do rituals for our deities as well. But I don't really push the kids into doing magical circles and stuff like that because I believe it's their own path to choose. Now, they'll ask me questions here and there, but other than that, I don't push anything as far as my belief onto them. Some things they do pick up, like they know the holidays we celebrate and, the different meanings and the different deities we work with. You are very welcome, Coco, honey. I'm always glad to give you a reading and try to help out as much as I can. Don't know how much of a help I am sometimes. What I would like to start doing, though, is because when they were little, we'd like make handmade ornaments and stuff, which I kept on doing year after year, and the kids would make certain things here and there. But I think one of the things that I want to do is let the kids make their own like tarot cards. And I'm thinking about doing that sometime next year, getting those blank card decks and just kind of let them go creative and have fun with it. Give me 1 second, my dear. Gloria, my dear, how much did you send? Because for some reason the transactions ain't showing. Shows that there was something sent, but okay. So first question is, can't finally listen to my message. How does they feel about it? Well, let's see what we got in the cards, my dear. Okay, there's quite a bit of emotion attached to it. So this whole thing has kind of brought them an imbalance in this situation, because Libras are all about balance, or at least trying to be about balance, with this kid ideology and adult life, trying to find the balance in between. But it seems like there's an imbalance going on with that. And then we've got the South Node, which means what their heart truly desires. So right now they're trying to figure out if the situation at hand is something that they truly desire, or if it is something that they don't desire, which is kind of leaving them in this Virgo mind state. That's just bringing in a lot of emotions and making them question things at this point. All right, Coco, because I was just wondering, because it popped up and I'm like, where did this come from? As far as the next actions towards you, let's see what I can get. Hey, Dana, and welcome, my dear. Oh, crap. I will add you to the list, my dear. It's just going to be a while. Give me 1 second, because as more people type, I lose the questions in the chat. Next actions towards you. So the next actions are going to be, okay, so there is going to be balance that is going to come out of the situation. But it does seem that I don't think they feel the same way that you feel about them, because we got Venus in reverse, which, by the way, let me move my hand. So we got Venus in reverse, and then we've also got the 11th house, which the 11th house is the calm before the storm, so to speak. So I don't think that they share the same feelings as you do, Gloria, or at least maybe they don't want to feel pressured, and they're going to start to feel pressure from you on kind of wanting an answer. But I would just give it time. It seems to me like they do care, because if they didn't care, they wouldn't be in this imbalanced moment of them trying to figure out what it is that they are wanting. Give me a second. I'm going to add your thing. Thank you, Gabby. And then Coco added 5 more. Okay. So yeah, I do think that they care about you. It's just they need time to actually figure out what they want to do. I feel like they're the type of person that they're not going to jump in a situation and make you feel bad because they have enough respect for you. So you just got to give them some time. Can you tell me the Gemini's actions towards you next? We had a fight last time. Another reader told me he doesn't love me anymore. I don't know. Okay, so when it comes to your situation, there's going to be things that come in that may not make sense, or maybe they do make sense for you, Coco. So I'm just going to tell you what pops out, and then we'll go on from there. So I've got the second house, which is the house that deals with finances. We've got love, which is Venus in reverse. We've got the sixth house, which is savings or trying to build their life up in reverse. And like I said, we got Libra in reverse. So currently right now in their life, they're having a lack of love, a lack of savings, a lack of money in what is coming towards them. Now, as far as their next actions towards you, we have the fifth house coming up, which is one of creativity. So even though they may lack certain things, they are trying to think of a different way to express their love towards you. But whether or not it's good, we're going to find out. So give me a second. And what will be their actions? What will be the actions towards her? That's what's coming up in the cards. Now, he may just be getting over financial situations. I don't know. But as far as the actions towards you two, you both are like vinegar and water. Or oil and water would probably be a better thing. Like, you don't really mesh well together, and that's proven in the past from your relationship. So here's how we got it. So we got him as the Knight of Swords, which one who keeps on just pushing on, hoping for the best. And then we got you, the Empress card, which the Empress is one about balance, trying to find, everything that fits into the spot where it needs to fit. And you kind of like the finer things in life, where he's kind of rugged, as long as he's got what he needs, he just goes on with it. But it seems like you guys are heading in two different directions as far as it comes as a connection. Doesn't mean you can't still get some booty on the side if you want. I mean, you an adult, do what the fuck you want to do. But as far as a relationship kind of thing, I would just keep it as friends with benefits if that's what you're going to do. But I wouldn't put a relationship into it because, like I said, you guys are like oil and water. It's not going to mix well in the end. Was there another question that I had missed? Because I feel like I might have missed one. Or maybe I covered it. I'm not really sure. Haters blocked. Right? At this point, I'm just trying not to pay attention to them now. And if people come in and, they keep on spamming, of course, I have to acknowledge them because I got to get rid of them and report them. But other than that, I don't really try to give them much thought. They are on the list. It's just I got paid readings before them. And if you're asking a question, that is a payment thing. If you're not asking a question, can you just me something? I need to know as a last answer. So can you just me something? Okay, give me a second. Let me see what your last question was. Thanks for the reading. No more money. Cashapp. First question. What's the second question? For some reason, this gets lost. This is why I've asked everybody to kind of put all their stuff together because it makes it hard. So if you would, just rewrite your last question and I'll read on that. It just makes it easier for me. And then while you're doing that, I'll give Al their one card. Oh, shit. All right, so Al, my dear, don't expect a really good transition when it comes to your life journey to be easy. It seems to me like you're on a path of destruction, and it's not going to be as easy as to get away from it. Can you tell me if Gemini guy is coming towards me this week? So we got the Sun, which the Sun, normally when I see this card, that's a yes. And then I've got Scorpio in reverse. So when they come to you, it's not going to be one of getting together and having a moment. That Scorpio's like having a lot in their personality, sexually. It's going to be more of you will be able to talk to them. You will be able to see them. But I don't see it actually happening this week. I feel like it's going to be more towards the end of the week to the beginning of next week. You're fine, baby. You're just trying to help out, and I don't have anything against that. We're a different breed. Depends what the day. The wind blows, and so does our direction. Let me try. That's why we are a sign of mystery. Is he coming to me? But it's not. But it's more than for sex. Exactly, Coco. I don't think there's going to be. I mean, there might depending on, how you two flow. But as of right now, it doesn't look like that's the intention behind the meeting. It seems like it's more of one to talk and maybe situate some things out, or maybe have one of those heart-to-heart moments. You know what I mean? What's your sign? Does he still love me, though? I feel like there is love, but it always feels like it's one of those loves that's hard to keep. It's kind of like, what's a good analogy for the love? You remember that movie Twister, where they're both trying to go after the big twister? It's kind of like that as far as your love. It's intense. It's a lot. And maybe they're not used to, all that shit. Like, I'm just trying to put it in a term that gives you perspective. You know what I mean? Like, when you love fucking hard. And sometimes the energy that comes with it is chaotic. But that's just women in general, realistically. But it's one of those ones where it's like it's a constant battle of domination. And either you're in it to win it, or you get KO'd and then you step back like, fuck, I can't deal with this. But then as time goes on, it's like, that's all you think about. Because that's the one that made you run for your money. You know what I mean? That's the kind of love that he sees. Even if he tries to escape, he can't ever really get away. Hopefully that makes sense. Which, honestly, with that kind of energy, you got to be somebody fun to talk with. You know what I mean? Along with some other stuff. I mean, you probably get your crazy moments, but as far as like love, it's intense. Watch next time she gets some booty, she gonna be up on top riding. I'm a fucking twister, baby. All the jokes that could be made from a movie that was made in the 90s that I use for a sexual reference of someone's love. But it's like your love is like a force of nature. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, it's one to be reckoned with, but appreciated at the same time. I'm just saying. At least I didn't throw in the part like, hey, throw your balls inside of my twister. You know what I mean? Because they had them little things or whatever. Watch. No one who's ever watched the movie Twister is going to go out after this and watch the fucker and be like, what the fuck? I would just not put that much pressure on him. Let him do it at his own pace, you know what I mean? If it's a touch and go, let it be touch and go. Some people have trouble with commitment. They get burned once, and especially when it's real bad, they just can't handle it. And then you got people that are like my husband, who was burnt over and over again, but still had that idealistic, romantic notion of love and finding the right person that loves them. And I know. Dude, that was one of those movies that my family watched all the time. That and what was that? It was something Peak. The one with the active volcano or some shit. Throw the snatch. I guess I'm going to have to make a t-shirt. Throw some snatch at it. Dante speak, yeah. What do you want me, babe? What do you want me, babe? What do you want me to do? I don't twerk, but... Dude, fucking arachnophobia. Oh. That was a movie that made me go, what? And I still bring it up to those who have issues with spiders. It's fucking great. I agree. I need someone to make the t-shirts for me. Just throw some snatch at it, and it's like Snap and Turtle. All right. Okay, I see general guidance. And will Ronnie ever commit? Ooh, we're hitting the hard questions today. Well, if Ronnie never commits, and Coco Babe, yours never commit, you and Jaleesa could commit to each other. All right. So when it comes to the commission, Jesus Christ, committing. I'm like commissioning pussy out here. Like, here, let me hook you two up. Jesus Christ. It'll be all right. Anyway, so we got the priestess in reverse, and we got science in reverse for Ronnie. As far as you and the chemistry that you two share, I don't think that man, love is such a finicky fucking thing. So I believe that there is chemistry, but I don't think it's the kind that we mix things together and it makes some awesome, deep love. It just feels like there's a lack of attraction in the way of like longevity. Do you know what I mean? So will it be something that he will commit to? Probably not anytime soon. Sowing them wild oats, as they say. And as far as your general question, oh, fuck. Those are some cards I haven't seen in a while. Okay, give me a second. I need to catch up. At least we know they loved us deeply. Yes, I hate the love process. Just need to, I swear to God, like I just need a pump to the end. I swear to God, that's what I read. And I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry. I had to share that. But to answer your second question, my dear, as far as like your general life, when it comes to the lovers, it's not something that's going to happen. because it's in reverse. It's not going to happen right at this moment. And maybe that kind of gets you into this headspace, or maybe this is what you're currently at, kind of this hermit mentality of just kind of focusing on yourself. But I feel like at this current time, you got a lot of different signs coming into your life. Like, this is more signs than just, angels calling or number things coming up. Like, I feel like you're getting actual signs that you've got someone trying to reach out to you. I don't know your faith. I don't claim to know your faith. I don't know if it's like you're thinking about changing your religion, or maybe you're looking at a different path, but it does feel like you're getting signs from a few different directions that are coming at you. And the reason that I say it's more of a religious kind of thing is because I get this guy, the Aeon, the one where the divine intervention, that force that drives the universe, is kind of coming in. I thought I was losing it. No. So it seems like someone's trying to communicate with you. I don't know who it is, or like maybe if you put a call into the universe asking someone, help me, please provide me with information, or whatever it is. But I feel like you've got I feel like it's 2 or 3 different entities trying to reach out to you, but there's one that's more persistent than the others. And I feel like you've seen them like in a doorway, or somewhere within your home, or maybe in a work environment of some kind, and it just keeps coming up, the same person. Right. I want to say it's more of a male, but I feel like there's 2 females and 1 male that's coming through. The male seems to be the most persistent one, but the female ones are more like, let's see if you come to me kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like, here's your calling card, and then waiting to see what you do. So I don't know how that pertains or if it all makes sense, but you do got someone trying to get a hold of you in a spiritual sense. I know a lot of people have trouble with meditation. So if you can do mental meditation, just kind of open yourself up to their name, it would probably be good for you, just as a way of communicating. Morgana, hello, my dear. Hopefully you're still here and I didn't lose you along the way. Hello, Brittany. Let's see what I got. Okay, so we got a few cards that popped out. I'm going to allow you to choose which one you want, card 1 or card 2, to be read, Morgana. Just let me know. Not that I know of, but it's a possibility. Anything's possible. So right now we've got the 9 of Pentacles. If you see this beautiful, lovely little card here, it almost looks like a baby Yoda. That's so cute. It's kind of one of the reasons why I got it. And then we got it in reverse. So when this comes up in reverse, it means that you are currently in a moment where you don't know what the fuck to do. It seems like you've got a lot of options that are coming in. Some of the thoughts that you are currently thinking about are negative. Some of them kind of fall in between a gray area, and there only seems like one valuable option, but I don't feel like it's one that you want to take. Normally, this is one of those things where you've been presented with a decision that's going to take more than one meaning and going to affect more than just one area of your life, my dear. So take it as you will, but I would see it as an experience to get rid of the negativity that has come through, even if you've never seen the results of that negativity and others have. So I would definitely be watching the communication you have with certain individuals, at least at this time, because I feel like you got a sense of who it is, but Brittany, my dear, you got 2 cards, card 1 or card 2. Choose your poison, and once you do, I will read that card for you. You're very welcome, my dear. I do what I can, or at least try to. It's not easy getting everything into one card, but we know how that goes. Brittany, my dear, I seen that you did $5. If there's 2 questions that you plan on asking, if you would, just kind of put them in the same sentence. That way I don't have to go looking for 2 different responses. I do appreciate that. Oh, you're perfectly fine, hon. I know that you appreciate it. You're just mentality is just all over the place, and I understand it. So for you, Brittany, this is your 1 free card, and then you got your 2 questions. It does seem that there is some things that you need to let go that you're not letting go. I don't know if it's people, situations, or maybe just how you see yourself, but there is something going on that you kind of need to let it go, but you're not letting it go. So I'm not sure what it is in your life that you're not letting go, but we are soon to find out, because you did ask for a reading for 2 questions. Which reminds me, well, that didn't work out. Well, I guess it does work out, but it's not the way that I was hoping. So what are those 2 questions that you want, my dear? For anybody who's new here and has not ever been to our channel, if you look down at the description, it will give you some info on how I do readings here. Hello, my dear. Waiting. Yay. Give me a second. Give me one moment, my dears. Hey, Gabby, I was meaning to ask you, because I have the option to actually set moderators on this channel. Would you like to be a moderator for this channel? And Asura, you're being lied to, baby. Someone's lying to you, and they're hiding back the truth. Because, see, the truth is the card that Spirit is trying to communicate with you. So if you got a feeling that someone is lying to you, this is just your confirmation of yes, they are, and you need to nip it in the ass. Should I tell my boyfriend I want more than... Wait. Okay. I read that wrong. My problem. Should I tell my best friend I want more than friends? And what's going on around me that I don't see?
You
Ooh.
must like scaring the crap out of me because you did.
Why?
Because I was watching TV and then do.
I know. Ain't it great?
Yeah.
I figured you guys would want a snack. If you want to get you a snack, go for it. And yes, I do.
Okay. What you want?
I don't know.
Okay.
Bring the options. Just bring them. I'll pick what I want.
Okay.
Brittany, my dear. So as far as the best friends thing and going to ask, it does seem like there will be some complications with that of what you're wanting and what they want. I do feel like they've been getting the vibe off of you that it is going to happen. But I'm not sure if they're on the same wavelength of the same that you are on wanting it to happen. Yeah.
I don't know if they're different or not.
I don't know. Sorry, we're grabbing snacks, as you can tell.
But we love buying big packs.
It's just so easier when someone wants a snack to go in and grab what you want.
Actual cookies, by the way.
Huh?
This one's actual cookies, not crackers.
Okay. The next card that I'm getting is the Princess of Cups, which that is in reverse. And then we've got the Six of Discs, which is normally success, but it is an also reverse. So basically, to answer your first question, it's not going to go as well as you hoped. Either they might say yes and it's going to go badly, or they're just going to be kind of off-putted by the whole situation altogether, because I feel like they got a different vibe for you. As far as what's coming around you that you do not see, that is where I'm going to pull this deck out, and then we're going to talk about it. Now, I'm not going to show every card that I got because it is a 5 for 2. It's not like a full reading. So you'll get to see a few cards, but I will give you the gist of all of them together as soon as my computer stops doing stupid stuff. Okay, so we got the Lovers in reverse, which kind of goes into the situation that you're going with. It's going to seem that there is going to be a parting of ways in your life, and they're going to take the things that maybe you two had shared. I'm going to assume these two go together. But there does seem to be a better outcome of the situation in the long run. We got the Ten of Cups, which means that down the road, there's going to be a better understanding, and they're going to probably be a little bit more accepting of the situation. But I feel like it's going to blindside them a little bit. So as far as that, I wouldn't jump the gun on this friendship expansion just yet. And thank you, Gabby, for filling them in. I appreciate it. Helps save me and my breath. Tamira, you've got dreams coming in, which dreams could be something that you're wishing to achieve, or it could be messages that you're receiving at the night. So it's up to you to kind of figure out where that fits into your life. I know, snacks. I know. I am so excited about those snacks. So here's my question for you. Because I was wanting to ship, this is for Seawolf, totally off the subject. But I was wanting to ship you some of the like lotions and stuff that I make. And I looked at your address. Dear Lord, fucking shipping, right? Who did you use for shipping? That, and like, what was your price point that you paid? Because when I looked at it, it was like $81 for 1 pound, like, shipping. So here's what I thought about doing. Seawolf. I thought it might be cheaper. I'm going to look into it. But at this moment, I may not be able to send some of the things that I make, but I am going to get a care package sent back to you. Because I think if I get it from a company, it's going to be a little bit cheaper on the, you know, that thing. You're welcome, Brittany. Give me 1 minute because I feel like I wrote your, yeah. Okay, I got you in. And then we've got Siba. Hello, my dear. And welcome. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. These little Cheez-Its are so tiny. Like, look at that. Yeah, definitely do that because I was like, what the fuck? Like, I told my husband, I was like, $80. And then there was one that went at like 130. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm about to go old school mob rules here in a minute and be like, it is nice to meet you, Siba. So we got the Sagittarius. So it looks like you are on the hunt for something more in your life. But it seems like you got a distraction. Not really sure what the distraction is, but a new journey is a new journey for a reason. So you're going to laugh about this, Sea Wolf. So for anybody that watches this channel, you know I'm kind of obsessed with The Witcher. So I got the books, all that fun jazz, right? So yesterday when I was doing runs with the hubby, he's like, you're too excited for doing grocery runs. I was like, because you got to see doing grocery runs like this for other people. Me and you were 2 witchers. And every time we go in the store, we got a battle between these monsters, which is the other people in the store, to be able to get the prizes that we need in this level. And then we got to get the fuck out. That's how I like to see it. It was just a random thought, and I figured you'd get a kick out of it. Well, that's what I'm saying. And then I'm getting rewarded by what they're tipping. So it's like they pay for us to go on a super mission. Like, it was hilarious. I don't know. I try to make things fun. My husband just is like, oh, I'm just ready to do this. Yeah, I kind of figured whenever I can't answer, I'm just going to type from now on. Thank you, baby. Give me 1 minute, guys. And also, see you, Wolf. You tend to be on here. Oh, this is why I called your name earlier, Gabby. Is I have the option to actually set people as moderators for our lives. And I was wondering if you and Seawolf will be moderators during lives. Because normally one of the two of you guys are in a live at any time. Oh. Well, let me put it to you this way. See, I almost called you Seabiscuit. Damn it. Seawolf. That is a lot cheaper than what I seen. Like, literally, at one point, I was like, that is fucking insane. Seafoam. I can't remember if it was Aphrodite, but I swear to God, there was a goddess that changed either into seafoam or seaweed, but I can't remember which one. Where to, Kira? Sorry, I'm trying not to show my Cheez-It face, but you know. I am still doing readings. I'm just shoving food in my face. For information about our readings, check down below. I do require you to be subscribed because it helps out. Holy shit. All right, Kira, I got you. Thank you, Gabby. I want to see if it'll let me add you as you guys as a moderator. Ah, it did. That I can do. Sorry. Cheez-It, you know how it goes when you eat those little crackers of doom. Okay, so we are going to have a little bit of imbalance in the beginning part of the year. But it seems that you work past that by growing towards certain goals that you have. Look at you two, all excited. But it does seem that there's going to be a lack of funds, or maybe even diving into a certain savings because something's going to go awry financially throughout the year. But by the mid-year, it seems like it's going to actually kind of work itself out. This is a whole, it's basically a touch on the first 6 months of how the next year is going to go as far as regarding your life. So there is going to be a financial issue, which you're going to have to dive either into savings or maybe do some extra side hustles to kind of get through that period, which it seems like it's going to be lasting for about 3 months. And to conclude it, basically see it at this time that it's a rebirthing process. It seems like there was some things in your life that you kind of needed pushed in a different direction. And you've kind of just been saying that you're going to do it, but you never really do it. So it seems like the universe is going to come in and kind of make you fucking do what you say you're going to do. So that's kind of where we got that. But as an overall for your year, you're just going to have to really watch out on your finances. That is my biggest thing that I want to push to you is your finances. Because we got a lot of money loss coming out in your readings. Or you could just be like me and the holidays screwed you over so bad that, yeah, this is more than just holidays. Seems like you might end up in a situation where you have to move to a different location. I don't think it's one of those things like where you're getting kicked out, but I do feel like it's one of those things where maybe an opportunity came up and you're kind of just going where the opportunity leads you. No, Pika. As far as love, we got success, strife, and the hermit. So that means that you will find someone that you like. You may not always be on the same page. Excuse me. As far as this goes, you may not be on the same page on everything, which I mean, no one's agrees on everything with. But it does seem that you guys will have a lot more bonding together. And it seems like might be a little bit of a spiritual connection. It is not twin flames. It's just there's certain things in your guys' life that's going to match up. But you will have love coming. Currently talking to a Scorpio. Oh, wait till you get bent into a pretzel. Thank you, Gabby. It's kind of cool seeing those little ratchet things. It's pretty neat. But since you did come in, we do ask that you subscribe. I am going to give you a free card. It's just kind of what the universe wants you to know. Which it seems like you are pushing yourself way too hard. Normally, I wouldn't show both cards, Kimura. But the reason that I'm showing both cards is because it goes with the context. So we got Capricorn and we got the first house. It seems like you're pushing yourself way too hard and not giving yourself enough of a break. I don't know if like maybe you're working extra shifts or maybe you're going to college or what it is in your life. I'm just throwing out random possibilities. But it does seem like you are pushing yourself over the edge a little bit too much to where it's eventually going to affect your health and you're going to get a little bit sick. So I would kind of back off a little bit and give yourself some time to rest and kind of come back. Like you can still keep on hustling, don't get me wrong, but you need to take a little bit of time for yourself. Alexandra, subscribe and you shall get a free 1-card reading. Oh crap. And then once you subscribe to this channel, you can pick your card because I got 4 that popped out, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can choose your demon. Dang, walla walla bang bang. Anita, my dear, if you would be so kind to choose a card. Ooh ee ooh ah ah wing wang walla walla bang bang. Dooba 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 doo. I know. You've heard me say it enough times. I've drilled it into your head. You're like a walking poster board now. Have you seen Percy Jackson? I actually read the books. And I did watch the shows. There was a guy that I was friends with, and he was really into the Percy Jackson series. And he knew that I loved Greek mythology and thought I would like it, and I did. I was really highly pissed about the movies, but I did like the books. So we don't talk about the movies in this house. Occasionally, they come on and my kids watch them and I have to walk into another room because I just go off because there were so many details that they missed. And I have a vivid imagination and they did not produce what I thought they should. And that's yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it was one of those moments where I'm like, really? Because there's so much. What card? The 4 fucking cards I've been holding up for the last 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Anita, Jesus. What card? No, I'm just kidding. You probably didn't see. You're probably looking at something. Eating Cheez-Its. I know I was. Pick your card, or I pick your card. Sad thing is, I remember the order that they were in. All right, that was that one, that one, that one, that one. Your emotions are all fucked up, my dear. I go bedroom. Well, I'm glad that you are going to bedroom. Seems like you've got an emotional imbalance. It kind of feels like you got people just trying to push you into other things that you don't want to do. Like, it seems like people who are older too, maybe like someone in the family, kind of like a hierarchy situation, but I feel like you're getting pulled in 4 different directions and everyone's expecting something different from you and they're not getting what they want. And now it's kind of causing chaos for you emotionally because you don't want to disappoint anybody, but it seems like in the end you're going to disappoint somebody. You just got to kind of take it what it is. It's so quiet here without the hubby. Having him here the last week has been kind of like, and now it's all like, ugh, my mother. Yay. It was funny because you said mother and it made me think of my mother-in-law. Yesterday we dropped off some of their gifts before we came home. So this was before my live yesterday. And I was talking to her about you guys, like how I read for you guys and how I've met so many cool people online. And I talked about Miss She Wolf, or Sea Biscuit as I call her. And, you know, it was just a fun day. I talked about you too, Gabby. How can I not talk about you? I'm like, I'm literally helping somebody stay focused. But it was one of those things where it was like, it was fun to talk about, you know what I mean, to someone different. But I don't think his mom truly understands what it's like. Because she was asking questions like she couldn't wrap her head around it. And I'm like, yeah, people are pretty cool, man. Like, you really get to know people's situations and you get to learn stuff about people's lives. And I look at the description, pay me for questions. Thank you. Plus, you know, there's some that you get invested in, like, you know, we've had some heartbreaking stories, like real heartbreaking, and we've had some good ones, and ones where, you know, it gets us all heated up because of the situation at hand, and we hate seeing people get used. I just kind of like talking to people, you know what I mean? Like, normally I don't like people. My love for people is like a love-hate relationship, because there's some people that I just love to be around, and there's some people where I'm like, get a fucking clue. But it's fun. It depends on person and personality. Exactly. That's one of the things that I kind of like prefer about doing online reading compared to in-person reading. Because when someone's got a bias against who you are or what you do, or just doing it to be an asshole, you get that vibe through the whole fucking reading. And at some point, when I have those readings and I can't get rid of the vibe, and I'm like, I'm tired of being nice. Your energy is making me hostile. Fuck it. And I just start going in for motherfuckers left and right. Like, there's no getting out of it at that point, because I'm like, your energy is fucking with my chi, so now I'm going to fuck with your chi. And that's the only thing I hate about live readings, is when you have interactions like that. Or people with attachments who refuse to believe in their attachment. And I'm like, you know it's there. Like, you're telling me stuff and you're like, oh, but it's not bad. I'm like, but you're talking about all this bad shit and it's coming up in your cards. Like, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes the best things that you can get is from people you don't even know, because they come at it unbiased. It's like, when I do readings for people, I just get a screen name. I don't know your fucking name. I'm not over here tracking your IP address. Like, I'm over here eating, saying some dirty jokes, spitting out the truth, shuffling some decks, and telling you what you got. Like, there's not really much going on over here. You know what I mean? Like, as far as that goes. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm over here on Facebook, which, by the way, people can check it out. And because I got this, I guess I could share it with you guys because I think it's kind of fun. I created this at the beginning of the year when coronavirus was a thing. And it's called Apocalypse Memes. It used to be Coronavirus Party 2020. But it's basically where people just share fucked up memes and have fun with each other. I don't know if it's shared, though. So hopefully it did. Savannah questions can be paid for. All the information is down below. You will get a free card, and we'll see what we got for you. Just got to give me a moment. Got to separate my decks. Almost sound like I said, separate my decks. Gotta separate my decks. Oh, what do we got for Savannah? By the way, by being subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell. We are giving a free 30-minute reading away on the 24th when we have our big holiday Padooza. And I am going to witchy the fuck out of my space. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it and go about it to make it festive, but pagan festive, so we can do some things. It was so funny because I've been trying to find the perfect Yule log, and there was this run that we went on yesterday, and I was trying my best to get the hubby to stop on our way back so I could get this log, and he refused, and I'm like, oh, you're no fun. All right. Savannah, my dear, I had more than one pop out. I'm going to ask you to pick a card. Card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Choose your demon. Which, as you guys see, I still need to get my nails done. And I've got an appointment set for Friday at 3. So if I'm a little bit late Friday, you know why, because I'm always getting her nails done. Going once, Savannah. Going twice. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alrighty, Savannah, you have forfeited your reading for today. You're more than welcome to come back tomorrow and get a free pick your card. If you have questions, you can even pay for a reading. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I don't know if my chat froze or what. Pop out chat. Let's see what that does. Never really is to pop out chat. 6. I don't know why it wasn't showing. Good thing I didn't flip him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it was my fault. I didn't see it, but luckily for me, I just put the deck on top of my deck. So we've got Know Your Power. So it seems like right now you're going through a situation as to you're kind of losing that power that you once had. She say it in the chat, love. I'm sure if you saw it or not. Yeah, for some reason it was blocking it out. I don't know why, but it does seem like you're going to get to the point to where you're going to regain it back, baby. You just got to give it time. Now I got to figure out how to get this pop-out chat. So if I'm not seeing replies, I know I can do that. Let's see. Restore chat. Let's see how that does. Restore it. There we go. For some reason it wasn't showing, and I don't know if it's going to show now. So let's try this. We'll just deal with pop-out chat for a little bit, because it seems like pop-out chat is not working like it's supposed to. You're very welcome. Hopefully things work out, though, my dear. Just give it time. And I know there was someone else that came through, too. For some reason, it was not. Haley, my dear, I am doing good. You may get a card, my dear. Let's see what we got for you. So you need to focus. I don't know if you've lost focus recently and maybe the last couple of days. Maybe your mind's tending to wander, but don't let your mind get kind of lost in the clouds. because you got something coming your way that you've been asking for a while, based off of the other card that came through. So the guy that wanted to be your friend, you are going to be his friend. Let's see what we got going on here. I think I'm going to accept. What are your thoughts on it? I think as long as you stay safe and don't give out your personal information until, much later, way much later, you'll be fine. Just be smart and be careful. And as long as you feel like, there's a connections of sorts that's not going to interfere with what you got, and they understand that, and they're not a creepo, then go for it. Yeah, no problem. You are highly welcome, my dear. Yes, you may, my dear. Let's see what we got. I like the screen name, though. What's your favorite book by Mr. King? Okay, so we have 2 cards coming up. And how I like to do this is I like to allow you to pick your cards, 1 or 2. And if you would subscribe, that would be pretty awesome. Thank you, Gabby. So here's a question. 1 or 2? Because what might be my right may not be your right. Do you get what I'm saying? Thank you, dear. I've literally had people argue with me about that. Like, I said this one. I'm like, mirror, flip. But we have success. Which this feels more like a personal success. The card we got is a 6 of disc. When it comes with success, normally this is a financial success gain. It could be a personal gain as well. It just really depends on the person and the situation at hand. But that's pretty much all I can get from one card, is that whatever it is, there is going to be some type of success coming your way. It could be financial. It could be personal success. Maybe there's a goal that you were trying to achieve that you were able to. And where did my little chat thing go? There we go. Sorry about that. I'm trying to play with this chat and then it just like disappeared and I'm like, oh no. Is marriage in the cards for me in the new year? When it comes to questions, my dear, I do charge. Or you can just wait until a free reading comes about. But you do get a 1 card reading. I'm going to just do that, just see whatever the universe throws at you. And I am writing down your name, so that way I do have your name for the drawing. You're very welcome, King, my dear. It's lovely to see new faces come about. As far as the King books, like, I like the books, but my thing is like, I don't know. Maybe it's just too drawn out for me to really dive deep into it. Like, I feel like those who read King books are a certain type of individual who doesn't mind being bored for a couple chapters. I'm not one of those people. Sally, my dear, pick your poison. Door 1, door 2, or door 3. Like, I've read a few of the books, and some of them are in my opinion, better than others, but, you know, that's personal preference. So we got a new opportunity coming your way. That is one that you're going to be running towards the finish line for. So it does seem like you're going to have competition to get this job. Sally. I like his movies, but not keen on his books. I like back in the 90s, they did a lot of adaptations where they would do like miniseries. And I really enjoyed those, like Rose Red. And I enjoyed, you know, Pet Sematary as well. Those are like, I like when it gets adapted because it's not so drawn out, so to speak. Like it gets to the point. It's, you know, right there. So when it comes to his books being adapted, it's kind of a blessing. For me, at least. Hello, Linda. And welcome. Linda. Linda Maxey. The Mark Angel. Green Mile. I really loved Green Mile. I love that movie. The Raven's Arse. Or what is it called? What is that word? Oh, what was the word? Shammy. Such it's mammy. Mammy. Fuck. I'm lost. Yeah, right. When they chose the Harry Potter kids, it was like, how did you get in my head? He looked exactly the same. I know, right? The Mark Angel. Now I'm lost. And we'll just go with it. Just go with the flow. Do 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 do. Oh no. I did find another shop though today. Mark is the mark. My mark. The marketing mark. The mark of no fucks given. Oh, you mean the mark that kind of looks like LeVay in a way? Got that LeVayan vibe. Yeah, I snooped. What? Dude, divine people curse. Isn't cursing like lower vibrational? That's what I heard. I'm unsure. Low. I mean, it depends on the person. But, I mean, I think words can have different vibrations. It just depends on how you say them and what tone or text. But there was a theory at one time that by using words that were curse words, that you were cursing an individual or putting a curse upon yourself, that's going to go into the afterlife. But if that is true, I am screwed because I curse like a sailor. So, you know, I don't try to subscribe to that. It lurks around every corner. For some reason, I've got Vincent Price narrating in my mind. I didn't know that. Well, I'm going to hell. Hell is one of those things that every culture has. Only Christianity took it. Well, Christianity and Greeks, well, I guess everybody kind of took it. It just depends on what portion of hell, so to speak. Swore like a trooper the other day. Oh, you mean when I was pissed off because of every asshole in the world coming in to share their fucking opinion as if I give a flying fuck? Yeah. They're like little rodents. They're like cockroaches. You can't get rid of them. Oh, or the situation with the daughter, the crotch goblin from your loins. Oh, God. That girl made me wish more than anything I could just snap right in portal-wise. Because the sheer fuckery of disrespect was like, what the fuck? But I wouldn't really look that threatening, though. That's the thing. Like, here I come in with my Yoda pajamas and a Yoda shirt, laying down the law that just popped in. Like, that would be like, who the fuck are you? Not, oh my God. New time warp. Portals. The good old days. Where you could drop people in an active volcano. That boy. He is definitely the reason why we used to do human sacrifices. Oh, honey, if we still done that today, I probably would have been dead long ago. Because my existence wasn't an easy one. Hell, if they did it today also, anybody that was canceled wouldn't make it. And then when, you know, the other news would come out like they didn't do it, they'd be like, oh shit, we'd killed him. You know, I was looking at the analytics of this channel the other day, and I found it hilarious because you guys know as well as I do that we get quite a bit of male members who come into this room. But for some reason, it doesn't even acknowledge the males that come here. It says you were 100% a female channel. And I'm like, bitch, that's wrong. True story. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Male member. We take all our men's penises and then do sex to fertility rituals with them. And then they become one of us. The Wicker Man? I think I have. Let me see. Sounds familiar. Yeah, that's what they used for Sabrina the Teenage Witch when they had the idea of burning the Green Man. It was basically based off from that movie, The Wicker Man. Didn't they put somebody inside of it? Yeah, they put a girl inside of it and tried to burn her. I don't know if they succeeded. That was a fucked up movie, and so is Midsummer. But apparently you can get it on Blu-ray on Amazon. I bet you Amazon probably has it for rent. Might have to check it out. And I didn't do that. I don't do that. You don't do what? Throw snatch up motherfuckers? Oh man, that's gonna be one of those ones that just stick around for a minute. Have you guys watched Charmed on Netflix? What Charmed? The one with fucking Rose McGowan, or you referring more to WB's Charmed? Yeah. Which, by the way, Sabrina comes back December 31st, I think. Which that should be good. I know this. As soon as I get off this live, I've got a few things that I'm doing, and one of them includes sitting on my couch, reading my book of fuckery, which, by the way, there should be a warning for the first page of The Last Wish. Like, dear Lord, I was reading that, I'm like, we just started the fucking book. Like, I was like, ah. And the hubby's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, he's already fucking and it's only page 1. With Nick Cage and the Bees. Hang on, are we talking about Edward Woodward? Edward Woodward is the one I was referring to, where he looks like his hair's going like every which way. That's how you know you got a good one, right? Yes, Janet, you may. Fucking fly just scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, about to go ninja on it. And yes, I've seen the show Charmed. I was around when it was first coming out new. That's how fucking old I am. Not really. I'm pretty young compared to some. Oh, shit. Janet. Damn it, Janet. Janet, my dear. I don't want to say that that popped out, but I do feel like there's okay, fuck it. I feel like there's a lot of people throwing some cock your way, in a sense. Not that you're accepting all of them. I'm just saying there's been a lot of offers recently for some playtime, or at least that's what I'm feeling from this card and the card that's right beside it, especially in the position that it's in. I don't think that's what you came here looking for, but have fun with your DMs, I guess, because that's a whole lot of dick. That's a whole lot of dick. Or just one big dick. I don't fucking know, but there's some cock involved in this situation. You may not know it yet, but you're going to get some offers real soon for some bizarre things. Hopefully you enjoy. Good luck. May the odds be in your favor. Never had that combo before, so that was an interesting moment. Good luck. That's all I got. Good luck. Don't get pregnant. Yeah, right. Somebody's gonna have options. Where's my black? There we go. Come in. No, it's not. We appreciate a Rocky Horror reference. Blueberry. Oh, the blueberry has came into our life. What do we got for the blueberry? What do we got for the blueberry? Barry, that's what I'm doing. I'm saying your name until something comes about. Jesus Christ. You need Jesus. You need fucking Jesus in your life. So, do you want... I don't know whose Cheerios you pissed in. But you pissed in the wrong Cheerios. Scorpio in reverse. Which either means you're scorned or it means that you scorned another. And you are about to feel their squirrely wrath. And it's going to fuck your life up. That's facts. I don't know what you did, Booberry. Booberry. You not blueberry, Booberry. But good luck on that. Because you pissed in someone's Cheerios. Good luck. May the odds be forever in your favor. So on one hand, we got someone who's about to get dick coming each way. And then on the other hand, what I didn't get what you said. Blueberry. Whoever you fucked over or pissed off, it's not going to be good for you. Piss in their Cheerios is saying you messed with the wrong motherfucker. Good luck. Get it? What's Cheerios? It's a little round fucking Cheerio, man. That's what it is. It's a cereal. Cereal. Roundabouts, roundos. Oh, shit. Why do I keep throwing my damn pen? Ooh, that almost went bad. Let me do this right. All right, I'm back. More like heading for a coming to Jesus moment. Dear Lord. Aaliyah Brunner. I like your last name. I like saying it. I roll my R's when I say it. Alina Brunner. Don't care if that's how you say it. That's how I'm saying it. You can't do nothing about it because I'm over here and you're over there. Can't do nothing about it. Lena Bruna, Bruna. Brew, bitch. Not really. What can I do for you today, my dear? You know what? I haven't played with these bad boys for a little bit. Well. Alexis Rose, Tower Moment of the Year, but okay, I'll have faith in 2021. Right? Oh, shit. All right, Bruner, my dear. Yes, I know you want a general. That's why I started doing the cards. Jesus, everybody takes fun out of it. All right, so we've got 6, which is pleasure. But it seems something that once was pleasure isn't currently pleasure. Or maybe you're kind of in between and not really sure exactly your true feelings on this situation. Which that seems a little bit more right up the alley. Bruner. So enjoy that cup of Cheerios. Chip, chip, Cheerio. ETA for what's the, I'm going to say status for my new decks, or my new dicks, as I like to call them. Well, one of them is stuck in Wish shipping hell, and the other one is stuck in Amazon shipping hell. So I'm waiting to get a call back. Either way, the Wish one's going to be next month. The Amazon one probably about sometime this week or next week. Coco, fuck to the yeah, I do. Just because of what came across. That sheer reason only for what came across. And you're very welcome, my dear. Like Fruit Loops, but boring as fuck. Right? Exactly what it is. No flavor. And that's an issue. When you give somebody a lot of power, unfortunately, sometimes they use that power against you. That's why you don't put all your dice on the table. Speaking of dice, I've seen something today that comes from Greece that I fucking want. And I'm going to get it. And it's a divination tool. It's divination dice. I've never used it, but it looks really fun. And I feel like I could get into it. So I'm here probably in the next couple weeks. I'm going to order one of those bad boys. And when it comes in, we're going to have fun. I got to get used to it, though. So one of you might end up being my guinea pig for it. I wonder if that's why I had so many problems with my relationships. Maybe that's probably true. Especially if it's someone who had or has access to personal items, hair, things like that. Yep. Tell us about it. I would love to be a guinea pig for a divination too. Oh, I bet you would, my dear. Yeah, I would just protect yourself. I mean, do whatever you feels right, but keep her at a distance. I can tell, my dear. I can tell. Let me see if I can find that divination tool I'm talking about. I know, Coco, you got some important stuff, but I'm fuckery over here, and, you know, it's pretty much where we're at in our life. And if I can get it to pull up. Hopefully I liked it. Because that page, like, it has so much pretty things. Like, it's all made out of ceramic, but it's like statues and different things of Greekiness. All I can do is laugh. I thought cards were the only divination tool. No. Read, damn it. Oh, no. Oh, well, that's what I wanted, but it's not how I wanted it. Who's this by? Give me 1 second, guys. Do. I think this is it. Give me 1 second, my guys. Give me 1 second. Come on, you bitch. Thank you. So I'm going to show you guys this because I thought this was cool. I stumbled upon it today when I was looking at different things for altars and such. Tropella no ho. Wait. Dope ella no habla español. necessities. Hi, Martha. What are you looking for today? Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh, Martha. Hey, Martha. I was like, I thought Martha was just a random name you fucking picked up. Oh, no. But this is like a handmade dice divination. It looks really cool, though. But like I said, they make so many different little things, like little totems and glasses. And they've got this one vase that is for Hades. That's like $600. I so fucking want it. But I know that is not obtainable at this time. I liked the way that it looked. And I figured, you know what? Worst comes to worst, I can add it to like a bone throw kit for my own purpose. Get to know the dice really well, add a few other things, and be able to do readings from that. Oh yeah, they're weird dice, and there's like a couple different versions of them too. But when I seen them, I was like, oh, I need this in my life. So I just have to subscribe. You have to subscribe. Sign over your soul. Give me your firstborn, and at least PayPal me or Cash App me $5. And that's just the beginning. Just the beginning. Oh shit. Well, the way that it looks like in your life, Martha, that it seems like everything in your life is nothing but a show. The reason I say that is because I've got a 6 of Cups and I've got the Wheel of Fortune. And it seems like you just put on the best show that you can and hope that the odds are in your favor. Seems like you do capture a lot of people's attention, able to keep them interested while being able to to obtain the things that you're looking for. But just remember, all good things run at an end. That was to Martha. Now, sold that years ago. And I'm pretty sure you can get a reimbursement on it. For a box of chocolate Lucky Charms, no less. God, which one? Hey, God, it's me, Margaret. I don't even know where I got that from. I think it's from like a book or some shit. About some girl who talks about her first menstrual or some shit. I don't know. But dear Lord, it is like 2 hours and 30 minutes deep, and here we are standing at each other. As if we got nothing better in our lives to do. What is that? Parker Brothers Dollhouse Miniature Accessories. What the hell is it, though? Black Cat Fortune Telling. Okay, so this would be pretty badass. Because I don't know what the fuck it exactly is, but it looks like just different cats. Oh, that is so cute. And it looks old as hell. How old is that? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to check the Game 13 project scene of the corner. Learn more. Decorative boxes, all kinds of furniture, maps, magazines have only one face. And the back is white. Okay, that doesn't really tell me much. But what is the fucking year? Because these are old. You can tell they're old. And I can't see the year on these. I'm going to show it to you guys so you can see it. But this is fucking cute as hell. Like, look at that and tell me that ain't cute. I don't know what it is, but it says fortune telling. How old are you, mystery guy with a hat? Well, he was there when someone got resurrected, so I'm saying about at least a good 1,000. Oh, God. Okay. Lilith and Samuel. I know your wifey already spelled the beans. Spelled the beans on that, but I think that's cute, though. I don't know why it popped up on my shit, but that is adorbs. Adorable. Oh, my God. Now I'm just sharing shopping experiences with you guys. No. I'll look at it later. I'll come back to my live and look at it later. One or the other. But as far as divination goes, my left knee is 65. The rest of me is 28. Averages to 43 ounces. But is that 43 ounces after the water, or is that with the water weight? Nice. Gabriella, that's humor, my dear. Hi, liked and subbed. Oh my God. Welcome to my humble abode. Helps if you push the thing down, don't it? What is the coin thing? I guess just to show the actual size, like a comparison between the size. Rempal Nigai. Nicole. Rempal Nigai. Liked and subbed. Thanks, goddess. What is my future? You want to know what your future is? $5, 2 questions. That's your future. PayPal, Cashapp, or your soul. Whichever's first. Oh, did you pay? Get him. Thug him out, Gabby. Not Gabrielle. Not Gabby. Gabby. I fell out. It's my dyslexia phone. It reads full stops, A to Z. Keeps on talking about a motherfucker auto fudget. A mother forklifting auto fudget. General, please. And the muscles, just like witches and black muscles. Seems like you got some demons coming to light. Nigel. Rempal. Better watch. Seems like some things from your past are coming back to haunt you and bite you in the ass, my dear. Be careful. You get no answer to no question unless you pay me. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, so there's this YouTube series that I'm going to throw you guys on to because it's so... let me see if it'll come up. It's like ridiculous, but I love watching it. They do other things too, like ranking Netflix shows and stuff like that. You'll get a reading when I get to you. Pearl. Shiny like a pearl. And put it between the thighs and make you cry. Goddess. Enjoy your freedom, but just remember that there's always something lurking that's going to follow you. You gotta face your demons before you can keep on moving. And having your head in the clouds all the time is not helping you in any sort of way. You might want to check into that. Now, as far as Pearl, did you subscribe, Pearl? Pearl. Let's see if you did. I'm going to go check that YouTube thing. Lets me know all that good jazz. Well, thank you. All right, my dear. It seems that you currently right now have your eye on a certain situation in your life because you feel like there's some things that are being hidden from you and you're not getting the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, baby Jesus. And it seems that you're in the right path because you are not getting told the whole truth. And what do you mean by makawaka? What are you talking about? Are you seeing something, Gabby, that I'm not seeing? That I'm not seeing something that you're not seeing? Or like, what's going on, my dear? Or are you talking about Mark? Yeah, Mark's a troll, but he's all right. Mark is Miss Seabiscuit's other half. Her bestie, her partner in crime, the one whose head she shines every night. God. Do I remove him? See what's friends? Part of me wants to say do it, but no, don't do it. I don't know if you guys are playing with me. Do you remove him? No. Poor Mark finally comes out of hiding, and then we're like, fuck you. Cross the gypsy's palm with silver, and she will tell you. Yep. Unfortunately, silver is not something that people pay with anymore. That's so funny. Sarah. Oh, Sarah. What? Yeah, it's so you can see your face when you put night cream on because the mirror's too high. What the fuck? I really don't have a donation in my country. Neither do I. Neither do I. The only thing that I can donate is a smile. And possibly a subscribe. If you can do that, we might work something out. Are you paying out on my shortness again? Go to work. Yeah, go to work. God. Don't you have a virgin to slay or, something to set up and sacrifice? Go to work. God. I don't know. I'll shut up now. I don't even know what's going on. I am at work. Oh, well. Sorry. It must be hard labor. Oh, Thera. What can I do for you? Thera. Keep up the good work. You're working on that karmic debt from past lives. Maybe you'll finally get out of the slump you've been in. Oh, the little troll is watching you on the other screen, probably fancying your beauty. What the fuck is going on? Y'all are on some crack. I'm not keeping up with it. Y'all smoked too much of the mugwort, and now y'all fucked. Almost said Libra. Not Libra. Libra. I like the way it rolls off the tongue. Libra. Libra has joined the chat. With her, she brings her 23 cuts, all named Fluffy. Oh, man. Here in a little bit, I'm going to have to jump off this chat. One more. Yeah, Libra. It's not like you're on here every day. I was lounging on the judo mats a minute ago. Ooh, judo. Oh, scared. I don't know why my head looked like a bobblehead for a minute, but that was weird. All right, so Libra. You, my dear, you need to focus. It seems that you've got yourself in a little spot or situation where your mind is elsewhere, and with that being true, you can't start a new beginning, my dear. Oh, I need to get some mugwort and dig up my hell broth recipe. Oh, you remember those old like Disney cartoons where they would have like the little demons that would pop up and they would just be a black little shadowy figure? That's how I imagine that going. And then you see the little death skull over the steam, like, and that's how you know it's bad. Good times. I guess I could play with you guys for another few minutes. Because as soon as I get off here, the hubby's going to be calling me from his other job. And then I get to play. Oh, that's nice. Because his work hasn't changed in the last 3 years. So it's kind of one of those things where nothing new really ever happens. Sometimes I hope that one of the managers gets knocked out. But, you know, I haven't been that lucky yet. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. What the hell is... Oh, okay, that's what I was looking at. Where is it? Oh, well, fuck it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go over here, and there we are. Yes! Every time you give me a reading, I feel like the card Wheel of Fortune. And what does your husband work as? Well, and there's a lot of things he works as, but see, Cookie gets the air conditioning home office. I get the home gym and Tesla table. See, Cookie. Well, at least he called you Cookie and not Biscuit. But then again, depending where you are, a biscuit could be a cookie. So I don't really know. That's just a weird thing. What the fuck? Is this fucking funny? It's the smell, the aromas of sweat and ass. But my hubby is a forklift driver. That's what he does. He drives heavy machinery and then comes home and drives another heavy machinery, aka my ass. He is taking work calls while doing this, you know. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Oh, man. I slept good last night. I don't know why I'm like yawning. Probably because, you know, it is what it is. Heavy machinery. The only one I flirt with is death. And occasionally the bunny. Or the chick that fucking try to like... Jeez, that was fucking hilarious. I know. Okay, let me get this for you, Gabby. I know. I'm just playing with you. God. Or, oh my God. Like, bitch. Stop it. Oh, I have way too much fun. My children are listening to weird fucking shit. And she's upstairs in the air conditioning office. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. You need to go wherever and, yeah, feel the burn. So mean girls. Wait, so Theowolf and the mystery guy with the hat are married? Oh my God, Gabby. God, yes. No, she just picked him up on the corner. And ever since then, he won't leave. Yeah, C Cookie is married to C Hat. C Hat. Hat C. Arr. By the way, I got a scrunchie. I'm so excited. I haven't used scrunchies in forever. So Gabby is a closet valley girl. C Hat. C Cookie and C Hat. She puts her cookie in his hat. Or maybe it should be the other way around. I don't really know. Boy, I am 16. Ain't even close to fucking valley girl. How does a valley girl have age? Like, valley girls are normally Silicon Valley, where they're like, oh my God, bitch. Yes. Slay it, queen. But then again, that's also within gay culture too. So it's kind of like a hard line to follow. And on that note, since I haven't been doing readings for a little bit, I'm going to put my cards up because I'm going to see if this, well, actually last night I had my cards up, so it wasn't my cards that opened a little nice doorway. Only after 9 p.m. Sounds intense. Everybody was kung fu fighting. There was a match just recently. I can't remember who it was against, but my phone brought it up that there was a match between two people, or one's about to be happening with like, you know, that cage shit, cage fighting shit. Normally watch Joe Rogan to keep up with all of it, but I haven't got to watch it in a few days. Because normally he'll hold an event. Stalker? Ooh, do tell. I've got about 5 minutes before I got to jump off here. Oh, the lollipop kill, the lollipop kill. And he called. Okay, so he appeared out of nowhere, and I was like, he knew me. And he called my phone so much. He left me alone after I lied and said I was only 11. That's fucking creepy. How the fuck did he get your phone number? How'd that happen? How does the motherfucker mysteriously get your digits? I've had a few stalkers in my life, and there was only one of them that I really kind of like enjoyed. He was cool. He was creepy, but he was cool. Okay, do my shot. Okay. Do what I want you to do, fucker. Damn it. Man, this live was fun. That motherfucker. No. Let's do what I want. No. No. Cancel. 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 Thank you. No. God damn it. Motherfucker. No. Ugh. Technology. I fucking hate it. So essentially, he first met me. He asked my phone to call his friend and asked my phone number. And then I gave him my friend's phone number. Obviously, my friend didn't answer him. Discuss the fact that we have the best treats. So I visit, and a visit is an order. We've already discussed the fact that we have the best treats. So a visit is an order. Who's visiting who? Now I'm fucking lost. He asked his friend, the one he has to call for the number, and boom, who has a talker you enjoyed. Give me 1 second, baby. I've got like multiple messages on my phone. Trying to find the one that I need. Give me one moment and I will speak about the creepo. So this motherfucker, I met him off of when I was working at a pizza place. And he was really nice. Like, he was cute, you know what I mean? Like, but I could tell just by what was coming off of him energy-wise that he'd be one that would get me in trouble. And I'm like, no. Needless to say, he stalked me for about, I think it was like 2 years straight. He was a nice individual. I mean, he was entertaining. He just was creepy as fuck. Like, the pizza place that I used to work at, there was like a bowling alley that they would have all these bands come and play, like name bands, you know what I mean? And one night, I was beside the building and I was smoking because we had just shut down. And I'm like, I'm going to smoke me a cigarette and then I'm going to count all the teals. And then I'm going to go the fuck home after I do my bank run. Well, the next thing I know, someone comes up behind me and fucking grabs me. Like, mouth grab, waist grab. I didn't know who the fuck it was. And I got to scream out. Well, here comes 3 of my delivery drivers, and they're ready to beat his ass. He lets go, and he's like, I'm just playing. And I turn around, and I seen it was him. I was like, you dumb motherfucker. I was like, you almost got your ass beat. What the fuck are you doing? And they were like, you know him? I was like, yeah, I know him. So they ended up going inside. And I'm talking to him, and he's like, yeah, I was over here with my girl, and I figured I'd come over here to get something to eat. And I'm like, well, we're closed now, and all of our stuff is shut down, so I won't be able to do anything for you. And he's like, we sat there and we talked for like 10, 15 minutes, and he left. I go inside, and my workers are like, I don't know who the fuck that was, but he does that shit again, and we're beating his ass. And I'm like, yeah, he's a little weird. Well, then I ended up leaving that job for another job, which paid more. And this motherfucker found my other job, came in like once a week. And there was one day I was working back in loss prevention. So I'm in loss prevention and I'm working. He comes up, he starts talking to me and all this. Well, we had a bunch of teenage girls that worked there, probably around Gabby's age. And these girls come up and they're like, oh my God, who is he? He is so hot. Do you know him? Are you guys together? And I'm like, I know him. We're not together. He's a stalker. So if you want to take him off my hands, here's his number. Like, fucking get him away from me. Well, I never called him, but Gabby, we won a country for treats. We won a country. We own a country for treats. Oh, okay. She can do a feed live from the Abbey. Ooh, that'd be fun. Okie dokie. And when you say trouble, like illegal trouble, like what the fuck are you talking about? Should come over to watch our protect. Mark said you should come over and watch our protector. I said we've already discussed it because we have the treats. Oh, okay. Now I'm caught up. But yeah, that was our home is called Carfax Abbey. Carfax Abbey. Why Carfax? Kind of curious why now. And as the moral of the story, he's now your husband. Oh no. Oh no, there was no moral of the story. That was a stalker. I'm like, that wasn't my hubby. Hubby did not stalk me. And my hubby did not like him. A matter of fact, he did not like them. Yeah. So needless to say, that was one of those things where I'm like, No, he did not like him at all. And I told Jason, I was like, look, he's some idiot. I'm never alone, truly, ever. And he knows that I would stab him because I've told him to his face, hey, I will fucking shank you and not think twice. And he was cool with it, like, which, for some, they'd probably be like, oh, no. But I'm kind of like this. Like, I'm cool. Just keep your distance. In certain situations, don't be a dick. I can play nice, but if you go too far, you've been warned. I will shank you. I know, right? Exactly. I shank him. I go inside. It's self-defense. Fuck it. I haven't seen him forever, though, so I don't know what happened. He was a Boston boy, which is kind of why I let him get away with a lot of shit, because he had that Boston accent. That was the only thing he had going for him, in my eyes. Oh, the hubby will be beckoning me soon. And we've been on here for 3 hours. That's crazy. In the name of Hecate. Stop. I wouldn't even sacrifice. I'd probably sacrifice that one to Hades. Or maybe Loki. I wouldn't give it to Hecate just for the reason being that fucking energy she don't need to be stuck with. And I wouldn't put that on her. I will always worry unless you have a baby. Well, I think that's the perfect note for us to end this live stream on. Stabbing in the name of Hecate and baby making. So on that note, hopefully you guys have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Enjoy yourself.